So I assumed that because rent or mortgage is a much bigger line item for the vast majority of households than groceries are, I thought that would be the sort of the pressure point, the pain point for most households. But we found it was not, even though, from a budget standpoint, that should be the most irritating item. But I think it speaks to frequency bias, which is what you mentioned, meaning you are angry when you write that rent check or that mortgage check, but it's once a month and then you get over it and you don't have to deal with it for another 30 days. Whereas food is constant and ongoing. And the shopping habits of most Americans mean that between restaurants and grocery stores, they are buying food all the time. And that irritation is so continual and that frequency bias is so significant and material that we found that was we talked about housing, and I made a whole video on the housing affordability crisis, and that did well, but it didn't do as well as the grocery one. We just found that was the pain point that was most significant especially for battleground state voters.